All right, guys. So finishing up problem number 1 here. We to find the coordinate for t prime, it's going to be 2 times 2, and that's going to be 4, and then 2 times -1, and that's going to be -2. Okay, so t prime is going to be at 4, -2. Again, found that just because k is at 2. All right, you multiply it by the coordinates that we have in there, and you get the new coordinates for r prime, t prime, and s prime. Okay, so guys, try number 2 on your own. All right, check the answers on the notes key on Canvas. So what I want to do is I want to look at kind of the next, let's do something with 3/2, okay, or 3/4, even better. So if we're looking at number 10, okay, number 10. So what it tells you to graph the image of the triangle below using a scale factor of 3/4. So the first thing we have to do is we have to figure out what our coordinates are. So if we look at our coordinates, and again, guys, solving number 10 here, I'm going to solve in this space, white space over here. So if we're looking, we got to find the coordinate of A. So A is at -1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So -4, 8. Alrighty. All right, guys. So we have our coordinates over here, A, B, and C. What we're going to do is we're going to multiply them by this scale factor. So we're going to do -4 times 3/4. When you do that, you are going to get, for a coordinate of A prime, you're going to get -3. And then when you do 8 times 3/4, you're going to get 6. So the coordinate for A prime is going to be -3, 6. Now we're going to move on. And again, we're multiplying this by 3/4. That is our K. Okay. So we're going to do 4 times 3/4. And we are going to get 3. All right. And I'm just writing it down here. So 3 and then 6 times 3/4 is going to give us 4.5. So just make sure on math, actually, you're plugging it in. So I don't really care if you write 4.5 or if you write it as an improper fraction or if you write 4 1/2, whatever, it's fine with me. All right. And then lastly, C prime, I'm going to multiply 0, -4 times 3/4. All right, which is our K. So that's going to change it to 0, -3. Okay, so again, guys, check on Canvas and you guys can see what the figure looks like. Again, 3/4, it is less than 1. Okay, meaning this is going to be a reduction. All right, this is going to be a reduction. Okay, now guys, if we go through some of these, like if we're looking at number 11, or not, let's not do number 11. Let's do something like 12 and 13. So 12 and 13 we'll do together. The other ones I want you to do on your own. So if we're looking at 12, it says P prime is at -2.5 is the image of P after a dilation centered at the origin with a scale factor of 1/3. What are the coordinates of P? So this time they're telling us what the image is, and they want us to go to the pre-image of P. So normally we would take P and we would multiply it by 1/3, and we would get the coordinates for P prime. Well, how do we go in the opposite direction? How do we go backwards and go from P prime, all right, back to find our pre-image of P? Well, guess what? We're going to multiply by the reciprocal, okay? So we're going to multiply this time by 3, okay? So 3 and 1/3 are the reciprocals of each other. So we're going to do P prime is at -2. So we're going to multiply that -2 times